I need that figure.
Okay.
It's a single, mainly because I'm not in a rush to do an album with 14 albums on my belt. I'll take it one step at a time. And I also believe the industry has not grown enough to accommodate women. For a woman to have this attention that you are giving, I believe you have to be like 10 times better than your male counterpart. So even if I do a whole album, I've noticed over the 20 years that it will not get as much attention as each one a man, you understand. And also I've also realized, because when I do my research, I'm a social scientist, so most of the things that I do, I must have empirical evidence, and I must have done a research of some sort. So I am convinced, and I have concluded in my own capacity that most of our radio stations, they are looking for that hit song on a whole album. So you find even if you have 3 good songs, you may have Banon Batrana, you may have I Belong to Jesus and Amaida Ganaka Mai on the same album, but they will run with Banon Batrana like it's the only song that's there. And then it takes time for them to discover I Belong to Jesus and many others. So giving them 6-7 songs at a time, sort of, so for me, I'll give them one hit at a time, and I'll make sure I take it.
How does someone come up with the idea or the concept of having 2 videos out of one song? Is it not like sort of so it is Patsanura fan base? Because we believe that maybe if it's Fungisai, it's just Fungisai. If Fungisai decides I'm going to come up with one video for this song, it has to be like that. How did the concept of having 2 videos come up?
Okay, it's inspired by my belief that I have this mandate, I have a calling to package the same message to different groups of people from different walks of lives who have different interests. And currently I'm doing a master's on child-sensitive social policy, and I just said I need to make this practical. I have to be child-sensitive, and I'm sensitive to the lifespan, you understand? So you can group children in their own different interests. The youths, they are interested in different things, and in this case, why I did the club version specifically for the youths, targeting the youths, is because I believe Christian youths can burn their energy. They can have so much fun without engaging in sin. They have the right to burn their energy as a youth club, and I'm calling it the Church Persons Youth Club, where you have fun through dance, sports, and music, as an alternative to the drugs that are being pushed, that are being pushed on our street corners, as a way to burn energy and behind have some fun. And I'm saying music, dance, and sport, it's enough to get our youths busy. And then the other one, the family version, is touching on our, the toddlers, maybe to 12 years old. They love their different way of play in the playground. And I'm playing mom. I'm also encouraging, mothers, that you can be a person who works, but at the same time have time with your children. But it's the same message I'm pushing.
Okay, so you're not worried about the views, as in terms of maybe it being on YouTube and not amassing as much views, because there's 2 videos. Some might decide to watch the other, some might decide to watch the other.
For me, it has never been about views, really. For me, I'm pushing the message. So if someone is interested in this thing, at least in the one a way to get to them. So it's better for me to get to at the same time than for me to just concentrate that I want 1 million views. Because 1 million views, really, that's not why I'm working. This is ministry for me. And I need to push a positive message to as many people as possible. So yeah, and I've seen, I've actually noticed that it has been downloaded already and people are sending my full videos. as opposed to going on Vevo or YouTube. So if you're one person who is looking for my views already, you are watered down when you see something of that sort. But for me, I'm like, okay, the message is still moving, and we go forward in faith. Just group them at once. Attention is given to one. That is what I said. I will push them one at a time. I'm doing. You know, I've always been Mona. I'm one of those people who are not running out in the music industry. You know, I date places that are not dated by the normal female artists. And I think it's all about believing in oneself, believing in who you are. Our society has been accustomed to defining the artist instead of the artist defining themselves, and they get to accept the artist for who the artist is and not for what they want them to be. So I'm one person who is working so hard to, you know, try and tell society that this is who I am, and make them believe in who I am, make them believe in that women can do this thing also. As women, we have it. All that's lacking is that, you know, can we cut that? You know, yeah.
Okay, now that you're talking about it, there's so much hate, so much attacks, especially online. What do you make of the cyberbullying that you face almost every day, and how do you sort of live past that?
Of late, I haven't seen much of it. Actually, it is watered down. I think our society, in fact, every society, you know, they don't accept change. Change is gradual. So sometimes they panic when they witness change. They want more time to learn and understand, and then they accept. So I think that was the challenge that I had when I entered into, especially when I entered into dancehall music, which was seen as a, you know, sort of a dirty genre, which was associated with violence, drug abuse, obscenities, and people thought I was coming to join the band, but they needed time to understand that no, I was coming in as a mother with a special concern for my children, because leaving them to sing the obscenities, the violence, and all that without me having to provide an alternative message, it was going to haunt me as a mom and the whole society. So as a result, I took it upon myself, you understand, so I can give the Christian youth an alternative on a beat that we can't all run away from. Because you can choose to run away from the dancehall beat today, but you are losing your children, because that is what is happening today. It's a new generation. We have to embrace them, love them, and see how we can guide them whilst they are enjoying themselves. So nowadays, people understand, and I think they have embraced me. I'm loving it. I'm getting so much love. Yeah, and we move on.